It's late today.
We're live.
Guess what I did today?
What did you do?
I
And we're not
restrung.
gaming. We're
I
entertaining. You restrung your what?
I restrung a whole guitar all by myself.
Nice. Okay,
So,
I think we're actually live right now, so
wow.
I'm not gonna send out any notifications or anything because it's late.
Yeah.
And they
People
can watch the game when they can watch it when it actually, like, comes out and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we're all finished. Everything.
There we go.
Is my audio quality good on stream? Hopefully it is.
Nobody's. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's on stream. I'm just saying that.
My brother was. I think it is, and I moved you up so that the audience can actually hear you.
Yeah, I wasn't very loud on the last one. I was kind of quiet.
You're always kind of quiet. Okay.
Alright, so should we just start right now? Or do you
Sure.
have everything pulled up? Okay.
Yeah, I have everything pulled up. We're on the John Examine Game Bro magazine, and it just has the Game Bro cover.
Yep. Why, the game of the year, or whatever, isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better.
That's just Tumblr. John, read article.
Do you want to read this?
So, okay, Suburb is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of, and this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I mean, like, yeah, I'll write something, but I don't know, I'm like, is this about houses or some noise? That's fine, I'm sure it's like freaking dynamite in a handbag for some brosifs, but what I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? When you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from the busting out, and I quote, the mad studs all wicked up-ins? Know what I'm saying, bro Yama? I don't know. Am I cool?
Cool.
I don't understand any of this. I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were gonna chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch The Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his bowling candy-ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool, I still got another watch in me, bro. Tell Bro notes, Dennis was so wasted. Haha, I mean damn. Rating for Suburb, 1.5 hats out of 5.
I gotta say, I really do love the motion blur on the people just riding normal bikes.
It's so wonderful.
Up at the top.
Game
It
Bro,
adds such a panicked energy.
Game Bro is great. John Captchalog Game Bro.
It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily.
John Captchalog Magician's Hat.
You expend your final card on the Magician's Hat.
Get funny glasses too.
You don't have a free card in your Siladex. However, you were able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise.
And then 1 second. It's just links to Beaglepuss. That's what it links to. It just links to the web search for Beaglepuss, so you know what Beaglepuss is.
Alright.
The dictionary definition: the snazzy glasses with bushy eyebrows, a nose, and mustache, based on the look of Groucho Marx.
Karl Marx?
Bobby, wow, that Beaglepuss is a great disguise. I didn't even recognize you. Bill, really? Bobby, no. Iconic.
Right.
Wear disguise to fool dad.
John? Who is this John you speak of? You were quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you were wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it.
Leave the room.
You exit into the hallway. Oh my god, these photos on the wall.
Oh, it gets worse as you go through the house.
On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera. But your dad swears on the many hallowed tomes of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption.
Does it look like Michael Cera?
Yes,
That's the
but
dude
only a
from.
bit.
That's the dude from.
Chapo.
Yeah.
A bit.
I don't see it. You see, he's disguised by the Beaglepuss glasses.
I see.
Go downstairs.
Wow. Okay. The cursed odor of fresh baking wafts.
Wafts.
The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven.
There's
This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined.
admire harlequins.
You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real fucking cornball.
Jesus.
Sometimes it might be prey for burglars.
You just added in another F-bomb because there wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Okay, examine fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it.
Categorically.
Categorically, at all times, without exception. As domestic myths... Oh god, I'm not, it's late.
As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes it as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. You want to
The moon's
continue?
an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You were almost certain that Mark Twain has said that.
Is that what Mark Twain sounds like?
Yeah, I decided.
Toss Game Bro into the fire.
It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos for big ups to Mother Earth, yo.
Recycle asbestos. Sorry, I clicked to the next page automatically. Fondly regard cremation.
You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance every now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, and unabridged colonel sassacres. He never wants to talk
Colonel.
about that. Colonel.
Topple urn.
Oh!
There goes
No.
Nana's ashes.
You don't get the promotion, so you don't get a mom!
You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn!
Ashes everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this
1 second.
outcome is a virtual
What?
certainty.
1 second. I'm gonna...
What happened?
Okay, so continuing.
All right. You better clean it up before Dad finds it.
Combine father's pipe with clever disguise.
You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise.
Examine oversized gift.
Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Is it not the most, like, monotonous font you could use for this?
His dad is super proper, but he's really trying to show his appreciation for John through weird handwritten notes and cake.
Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little bit nervous at the same time.
Open large present.
Oh, hell no.
Capture log ashes.
Look at this dude. Things aren't loading. First, you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch. Having it in the middle of the floor, scrawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You capture log the ashes to your available card.
Combine ashes with urn.
You merge the sacred urn with the ashes, most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan.
Yes, broom and dustpan, Grandma. Put urn back.
No one will be the wiser, except maybe for people with eyes.
Go get fake arms again.
You have another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture log them. Looks like Pester Chum is acting up again.
Examine third and fourth walls of room. Check Pester Chum. Ooh, so we get technical therapist who you get to do. She's her name is Rose Lalonde.
Okay.
And you get to voice her. I don't know, do you want to voice her or should I voice both John and Rose?
No, I'll voice her so we can have that dynamic of talking.
We might have to switch up characters a few times just because.
Yeah.
Conversations. Another one of your chums is
start.
messaging you.
Alright.
Check message.
I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as GameBro magazine.
That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar, and you should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever.
I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks.
Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail, so my dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so BRB.
John.
What?
You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You were typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous.
No. Why would you even think that? That's so stupid.
Okay. Why didn't you go get the game from your father?
Alright. Wish me luck. Oh, by the way. Just kidding, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha!
I know, John.
Go back downstairs.
You now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive.
Attach arms to doll. He's T-posing.
Hey, you don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. This makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier.
He has the hands on the
wrong size.
Yeah.
There's no elbows.
Inspect burnt paper on the floor.
Broblerone.
That's an emoji on our server.
I've seen it before.
That's because it's an emoji on our server.
You put this back in the fire where it belongs.
Throw present wrap in fire.
I mean, Toblerone is delicious, though.
But Broblerone. Capture log doll.
You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it.
Read Colonel Sassacre's text.
Oh, wow. Is that Mark Twain?
No, that's Colonel Sassacre.
It looks like Mark Twain.
You're
Hell's
Mark Twain.
bells. Okay, wait. Let me think. What was Mark Twain's voice? Hell's bells. We are having a mighty sporting time of it. Hold fast, my intrepid fellow.
So please stop reading now and just read the text on. Just read the narration.
Okay. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now, but this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Aww, it's so good though.
Find Dad and retrieve mail.
The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts, a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where will you go?
Go into the study.
It doesn't look like he's in there right now.
Examine Father's desk.
On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray capsulog card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha, oh dad, you won't be falling for that one anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with.
That's Ethan Crink gameplays talking. Upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack.
You swap the magician hat with the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking.
Combine second pipe with clever disguise.
Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he's a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. Now how you suffer for your comedy.
Examine capsulog card.
Yes! This will be perfect for expanding the space in your Scylla.
Capsulog card.
Ah!
S. Play haunting piano refrain. So the S stands for sound. So there's music.
Liddy.
Mm-hmm.
How long is this? Jesus.
That's super long. Definitely less than a minute. Probably.
Is this just a good time to rest? Shall we tell our viewers to get a little drink of water?
No. Because it's already over.
Alright.
Play 52 pickup. I don't know if the music stopped on your end.
It did. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you were alone in the room, thus running an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there is sure getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn.
Is that Joker? Attempt to leave the house.
You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial.
Exit.
It's for Hi-C. Exit cooler. You exit the house.
Check mail.
Telescope. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You have already been scooped by your father.
More music.
Jesus. Okay. Long.
Well, it's not music, it's just sound. But the animation's really pretty. Well, it's nice, not exactly pretty.
Yeah. Alright. Should I go for a very serious voice?
If you want to, this is the actual like intro to Homestuck right here because it has the title sequence.
Oh, jeez. All right. The streets are empty. Wind skims the void, keeping the neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen riddler, one to engender a sense not of mirth but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you were certain Walt Whitman said that, 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day.
Leave a surprise for the mailman.
No!
See if your father left the mail in the car.
The door is locked, and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There is also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside.
Spy in the kitchen.
Spy. We're spies.
Yeah.
You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking the glass is steamed up. God, he's so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there. Included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Suburb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Do we ever
Go
get
back.
to see the dad?
You will soon. Go back into the kitchen. You get to see all the guardians.
You have no other choice. You are going in. Clever disguise, it's time to work your magic.
John, enter. And this is another one with sound. Ooh, this is Harlequin, which is a good song.
I've heard this before.
Mm-hmm. It's a good song. I enjoy it.
Your dad sees right through your costume. You didn't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You want to equip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of connection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this.
Strife. And then you can pick. I'm picking Aggrieve.
I accidentally pressed the wrong one.
You can pick whatever you want. It won't change the outcome. Anyways, I'm just gonna go to the next one because honestly it doesn't matter. There's not a lot you could do. John, retrieve the package and flee to your room.
You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You'd better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible.
Equip disguise for defense.
The beagle Agus absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case.
Capture log pie tin.
You take Pie Tin and unequip the Beagle Puss. Everything in your Silodex is pulled back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be a distraction. You were? Nothing happens. What a huge letdown.
Take the cake.
When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one who knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Silodex. Sassacre, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance.
Abscond.
Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can easily sneak away.
Take PDA.
You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. What's a PDA?
It's
A
just
personal digital assistant.
yes,
I think.
probably. It's basically just a phone.
Alright. You snag into your dad's. Oh, wait, I just said that. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare capture log card is forced out of the Silodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with.
Take package.
Yay! This red package is addressed to you.
Take envelope.
You got the Suburb Beta!
Exit kitchen. Get cake on couch.
You capture log the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card.
Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake.
You then merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Silodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first?
Retreat upstairs.
Is that Frank Sinatra? You pause at the juncture and head down the hill. You are going to need something to clean up the mess you are about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bedroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked, and you are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets.
Go to bathroom and grab a towel.
Do you ever find out secrets?
You do eventually.
You enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There is also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor, and on the rack to the side is a fresh towel.
Remove PDA envelope and package from cake.
You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods.
Retrieve your items.
The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet, and just like that, your Silodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying.
Go to bedroom.
I like his sticking out tongue animation.
It's so good. John has the best facial expressions, and I love him so much. I admire failure to launch poster.
Not a bad movie. You're
I've
not
never
usually
seen
into
it.
chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall. A casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Chokes up. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you are good.
Check Pestersham. This is also an animation. Okay.
That's it.
And
Alright.
this one has Jade, but I can voice Jade because it's only one. If you want.
Okay.
Unless you want to do her.
I mean, do it.
Hi, happy birthday, John! Hello! Okay, I'll talk to you later. And then Dave.
Hey, GG is looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with ladies? Did you break your leg in a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing?
I discovered a comet was coming to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me.
Hello?
Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Okay. Do you want me
I
to
was not
reread?
able to hear you.
Okay, I'll reread my stuff.
Okay.
I discovered a comet was coming to destroy the Earth, and it's named after me. Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot.
No, stop. Just... No. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold.
McConaughey?
Sounds like a noise a horse would make, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up.
Those are my dad's.
I was talking about Nick Cage.
Oh, what? No, man. Cage is sweet. So sweet.
Ah, so lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it?
I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday?
No, those are awesome.
What? No, they're stupid, which was the joke, the ironic joke, get it? Wait. You're actually wearing them, aren't you?
I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. And you're taking notes? Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen.
You do realize they touched Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, what did you drop?
I was messing around with the metal thing and I dropped it onto my mic.
Good job.
Okay. Did there happen to be a package there?
Yeah, there's a big red one.
You should probably open it.
I would, but it's trapped in the Suburb beta, so I will probably open it after I install the beta.
Oh man, the beta came.
Yeah, wanna play it?
No way.
Why not?
It sounds so hells of boring just to get TT to play it. She is all about that.
Where'd she go?
Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. She'll probably be back online soon. Oh, and Christ in a sidecar. Are you still using that stack modus? Seriously, dude, you need to bone up on your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous.
Okay, I will. Open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com.
Is this good?
mspaintadventures.com is the original website for Homestuck.
Oh, I see. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typhus web browser
Typhus?
and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. Okay.
Typhus ends up being important later in the story.
Okay. The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one.
Install the Suburb beta.
It's time. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the Suburb beta. What the fuck is this?
Bone up on data structures.
You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Cake. Dis. Automata. Discrete mathematics.
And then data structures. Read data structures book.
Data structures for assholes. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you illiterate piece of shit.
Free fetch modus and back.
You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. Sorry, that voice ruined my throat. It looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead.
Get free fetch modus.
You turn to the back inside cover where free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve.
This one is dictated by the logic of queue data structure, operating in a first-in, first-out method, rather than a first-in, last-out method of stack.
Items captured in your Sylladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card and must wait for items on upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more convenient. You figure
More
users will give it a
inconvenient.
chance, though.
Switch back to stack modus.
You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you have a physical card for the stack modus. You find all this to be a little abstract, and you'd prefer not to think about it too much.
Put down razor.
Put it down?
Pick up 2 items.
You capture one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all of those loitering pastries. Dead weight.
Get the other cake.
The second cake causes the razor to launch out of your Sylladex. Oh good lord, that beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch.
Get more stuff.
You open your magic chest and capture log one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. There goes the fresh towel.
Might as well grab those cuffs.
You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Oh, god damn it.
Open up that package.
You examine the package. Oh, from EB to TG. You examine the package. It is one of
You have it the wrong way around, but go off, I guess.
To EB from TG. Sorry. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's all so simple. You wonder why you didn't
Get the razor.
pick up package again. Let's take this from the top.
Capture glass shards.
Oh my god. And now that your cards are packed with glass, I just read that fucking in my head. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Sylladex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that anytime again soon.
You should probably go get that stuff before you forget. Use razor on the red package.
You open the package, there's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich Cyrus's The Virus while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it's not merely like that bunny. According to the note of authenticity, it is that very same bunny. This is so awesome.
Look at his smile! He's so happy.
Happy.
Check status of Suburb Beta.
It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention.
Look at monitor.
Suburb host user is attempting to connect with you. Client has established connection with host. Press enter when ready.
Check Pester Chum window. If you want to be her again.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect.
Okay, whoa, but I just got the most awesome present.
The rabbit?
So sweet.
I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now.
What?
That Brian David Gilbert.
Yeah,
video.
that's exactly what I was thinking about.
What? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand?
Oh, the game, okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here?
You were running the client application. I'm running the server, so I'm the host. I've established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game.
Oh, okay then.
Why don't we get started?
Press enter.
figuring out a voice for as we're going. Right, so this is a sound.
I love this one.
Is this important?
Yeah.
Pretty. Sorry, I'm just watching this whole thing.
This is called Suburban Jungle. The sound.
It's so pretty.
The soundtrack for Homestuck is super good. I think a lot of it was made by Toby Fox.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know Toby Fox worked on this.
He did. He lived in Andrew Hussey's basement.
What? Oh gosh. I'm learning new things every day.
The person who made this is now an e-boy.
Tap the interface buttons. AH.
Andrew Hussey. Oh, you can tap the interface buttons, like, actually, and you can't because you're on mobile, but...
No,
Select, revise, deploy, Fernalia registry, Grist cache, explore Athenium, Alchemy excursus. TT, select magic chest.
Yeah, I can look at them. I'm on mobile. They've managed to do that.
Valid. You weren't able to do that before.
Drop test. Show pistol lock.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls.
Is my magic chest on the roof now?
Yes.
Sad face.
I will try to be more careful next time.
Get the card.
Okay. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Scylla deck. So you can now opt for either the stack or queue modus anytime. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon.
Abandon.
Yeah. It looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again for a few minutes. You just hope that he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof, or all the shit you threw out of the window for that matter.
Select stuff in the yard and move it back into the room. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me?
Oh, give it a shot.
Thanks.
No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it is too far away from you, the player.
I love your voice for her, as compared to the normal voice for her.
Is she like...
Normally, no.
Voice?
Her voice tends to be a lot more like Taiki's.
Oh, okay.
Because she's goth as hell.
My voice is all like this.
Yeah, she's the goth lesbian. She's just Taiki.
I almost gave her a list because she kind of reminded me of let me think.
Well, you might change it when you actually meet the character. You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. Select bunny. Put the bunny back in the box.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Look at his little jelly bean mouth!
Aww.
Revise room.
Right. Whoa.
Open.
What?
Open Fernalia registry. Deploy totem lathe.
Sorry, what?
Totem lathe.
You don't know
Examine
what the heck
totem lathe.
This thing does, but it looks neat.
Open grist cache.
It seems expanding the dimensions of your room costs us some build guides, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game.
Wow, okay. What do they do?
I think it's up to you to find out. All you can do is drop stuff around in your house, apparently.
How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun.
I don't think you can as the client. You will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I am running both on my computer right now.
What?
Did you get another envelope in the mail?
No.
Once you install this server and establish a connection, I'm sure you will be able to manipulate any environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it?
Oh man. I think I might know where it is.
It's in the car.
Yeah.
Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor and I can reach for the items. Which you threw out of the window for some reason?
Good idea.
What have you been doing here all afternoon anyway?
Was fussing around with my retarded Sylladex, but I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use?
I like to use trees.
Oh no, that sounds so awkward.
It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they are elegant.
Stand in one corner. Deploy Cruxtruder.
Alright.
Deploy Alchemiter. Why is the floor shaking? Why are you dropping more stuff in my house?
Yes! 2 more large gizmos!
Sweet! What is it with all these big contraptions?
If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system in punch card based alchemy.
Huh? To what end? I mean, like, what are we supposed to be doing in this game?
That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate?
Get PDA.
You grab the PDA, switching back to stack modus so it is readily accessible. You know what? You know what the dad kind of reminds me of?
What?
Bob from Slime Rancher.
That is the worst thing you've said. Decided to return home for a fresh tie. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately upon return.
Except, like, way more proper, but, like, I meant just, like, his disposition.
Yeah. Use ballpoint pen to roll up tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press rolled up cloth against ceramic surface, e.g. restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat hook and or coffee pot. Photographic documentation of the incident. Was posturing uneven to reach for hat on wall hook. Tip of tie slipped into open mouth of pot. Duration of dunk, approximately 3 seconds. Please elab on this incident. Need counsel in removing coffee from necktie. Incident occurred about 45 seconds ago. Beverage essences rapidly settling into fabric.
The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops. You mean Harlequin papers. Sorry, I was just doing her voice for some reason. The series business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. Those street performers, maybe? You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after.
Install a Pestrum.
This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house.
Go out to balcony. Hey, I'm out in the balcony now. I'm messaging you from my dad's PDA.
The one you threw into the yard?
No, I am telling you, it jumped out of my Sylladex like a frightened weasel.
What were you doing with it in the first place? I am not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself?
What? No, those were all accidents. Please take your psychobabblery elsewhere, miss.
Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too?
Oh man, see, this isn't cool, all this snooping nonsense.
There's a cake in the toilet.
Yes, there is.
I'm tempted to clean it up for you.
Okay, if that'll satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead.
My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex?
In your case, probably.
Sounds complicated.
Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at this enormous platformy thingy that you put on the balcony. Examine altimeter in a cautious manner.
You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually.
Look through telescope.
It is a queer sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to at least not beyond the walls of your...
Talia?
Whoops.
Can you read that again?
Whoops.
Oh. Whoops, what? What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate?
No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope.
Investigate. Oh!
I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you have a look at the crux troder?
The what?
The thing I put in your living room.
Hop down the hole.
That's a cute animation.
Get sledgehammer and card.
Hammer kind. You take the sledgehammer and the capture log card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your strife specimen. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue.
Looks like another one of your chums is pestering you on your PDA. Answer chum. You wanna do GG?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Who are they?
Her name is, Jade Harley, and she's a furry.
Alright, okay.
She's also a isolated nerd. I love her.
Okay.
John, did you get my package?
Oh, hey! No, not yet.
Darn. Well, are you sure it was in a green box?
Oh, yes, but it's in my dad's car, and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon.
Great. So what are you up to today?
I'm up to my neck in the suburb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house.
Well, what's the verb?
Oh, it's this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out.
Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion.
Whoa, really?
I will go outside and look.
Oh, man. Well, be careful, alright, okay?
I will.
I think she also has narcolepsy, but I could be wrong. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door?
There's a door there?
Yeah.
I just didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove.
You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now?
Oh no. Fuck.
Examine wheel in the crux shooter.
You turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off.
Put bathtub in driveway.
On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted. Fuck.
Scold TT. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled her through cloud of gin and derision once again this evening. Once already.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes, cake, jesters, unfaltering lovins. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation.
I know. What's going on outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal.
That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark.
It's dark already?
Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Bird glare has moved on to younger time zones.
Okay. Hit crux shooter with sledgehammer.
Need some help?
Pick up sledgehammer.
What?
It's the thing. It's a kernel sprite, I think. What is this
420.
thing? Did not start at 420. It might have
I
started at
wish it
420.
was.
What is this thing? And what is that clock counting down to?
I've been looking through the game, frequently asked questions, walkthroughs to figure out some of the stuff out while I read further.
Okay.
All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point.
Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game.
True. Now that the lid is off, you will need to extrude some cruxite.
Turn wheel again.
You extrude one cruxite dowel.
Get cruxite.
What? Okay.
I promise you John is just as confused as you are.
I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped underneath the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too.
Deploy pre-punched card. Get card.
Get card. A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll.
Capture log, fanciful harlequins.
You take 2 fanciful harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You can switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. Glass shrapnel flies from the deck.
This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something.
That is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously...
Okay. Well, you're the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. Dropped main harlequin into kernel sprite.
I've been notified by Logan that I need to tell you that it started at 4:13 because that's the date.
I'm aware.
Alright.
Tell Logan, I love you very much, but I am a bigger homestuck than you are. Most likely. I understand the importance of 413. I was just dumb and not paying attention. How are we doing on time?
It is 10:38 and...
we've been streaming for almost an hour, so we might... You know what? We might stop it here. The Harlequin shooting symbols.
Logan said he felt smart and he wanted to... I didn't know that, and I'm happy that you told me.
Logan, you're valid. I just have literally been obsessed with this game for years. I love you very much. I just am funky and dumb.
Alright, so we are good. We're leaving on this.
We're done for today, guys. I'm tired as hell.
Alright.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Make good choices.
Drink water.
We probably won't stream again this weekend just because tomorrow's my birthday and whatnot, so I'm going to be busy.
Your birthday is tomorrow. In like 2 hours. It starts.
Yeah.
Which is
I turned
epic.
I turned 16. Anyways, good night, guys. I'm stopping the stream in 4.